There it is. Okay, I do believe that it's going. So that's super. So Eve, thank you so much for joining in. If we have some late arrivals, I know Kate just called me and said she might come in a little bit late, but today is February 15th, and this is training call number 1 for week 1 for our 6 Weeks to Success program. So Eve, I'm so glad you're here. And tell me what you were just commenting about listening into the call by Jennifer Courtney.
I listened to that call by Jennifer Courtney, the 6 Weeks to Success call. I had listened to that a year ago, and then it was great to refresh my memory on some of the key points of our business and how to get motivated again and get your belief up.
She did a good job. There were some really really good things that she slid into that call, and so I'm very glad that you're on board and got a chance to kind of do that. And it really is a great place to start. We've got 6 weeks of different topics, but that's where you have to start. Is where are you in your belief? And we're chatting about it on the Facebook page for this event. I have some training to kind of just reinforce that a bit. But were you able to do the homework that she assigned at the end of the call?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, listening to that, the Product Pros, I forget the exact name of it, but yes,
by what's the gal's name? Cunningham, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you found it all right.
Yeah, I found it, and I had listened to that before also, but it was great. It's really reminded me of some of the things that I had learned about the products and refresh my memory on, oh yeah, I've got to remember to tell about this part or that. And
right. Yeah, absolutely. And that goes back to kind of helping with your confidence. If you're using the double burner grill pan, or you're using the Rock Crock set with the slow cooker base, you're cooking for your family with them. And that really just, you need to fall in love with your products again. And now we have new cookware coming out. So using them. In fact, did you go home with a pan the other day?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did. I borrowed your 10-inch stainless steel nonstick skillet.
And
it's amazing. I was like, I didn't think I would like it as much as I do, but I love it. I was like, oh, wow.
So that's the stainless one, the 10-inch, right?
Yeah, the 10-inch. Okay.
I have the 12-inch still here, and I've been cooking in it. Oh my gosh, yeah, same here. I was like, I can't believe how much I adore this pan, and it's so heavy duty, and it doesn't stick. So kind of crazy, people get really nervous and anxious about using stainless, and this really builds your confidence with it. Yeah.
Definitely. You can cook with stainless without being a pro, like a chef. Yeah.
And that's huge. We were going to do that chicken and asparagus recipe at my party tomorrow evening, and she just booked a week ago. And she messaged me. She was all excited about doing it. She goes, shoot, Shelly, my friend just reminded me that on Lent, we're not supposed to do meat. And so can we change it up? And so the other one I had offered her was lemon artichoke pasta. And that's what I did 2 parties with this weekend. And it's a winner. It's a Rock Crock recipe. So I get Rock Crock and Spiralizer. Yeah. And, nothing wrong with that at all. But I think I need to take my skillet along with me, because I'll be wanting to get more March bookings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm doing the lemon artichoke pasta on Saturday at a show.
Oh, excellent. Very, very good. That's marvelous. All righty. Let me, the training that we have available. So this week, as week 1, the topic is belief. And let me share my screen so that I can show you. Hold on. Let me make sure I've got it here. Okay. So look at this wonderfulness that Jennifer put together for us. And let me get this up here. So, we've got 6 weeks to success, and we're going to run this for 6 weeks. And I will tell you where I'm coming from on this. So I accepted an invitation for a Lead Plus program, and I'm doing that simultaneously with this. And they are giving Judy Joel is giving me some assignments that'll definitely make me step out of my comfort zone. So we're doing this 6 weeks to success, but this is kind of like there's another program called Director Bound that is a little bit more involved than this 6 weeks to success. So what we're going to be finding is that this will launch into our team offering a Director Bound program. And there's some things that I need to do as the leader of our team to help guide us to, having a greater vision of where we're going. And this ties right into it. So we're going to be talking about, we'll be going along with the 6 weeks to success, and then boom, launch right into the Director Bound program. All right. So, and I think that's going to be quite perfect for you, because what is your goal with your business this year?
To become a director before August, before national conference.
Before national conference. And so I think your target deadline for yourself is July 1st.
Yes.
July 1st. So that, and we'll have to cross-check me, but in order to be able to walk across stage for early August at national conference, that's what you're targeting. And it is so doable. You're in the right place. You're in the right place. And belief, it's all about that. So here we are in 6 weeks to success. And it's really just designed to maximize your potential, to help you fill your calendar with bookings, which is what you need to have. And no matter what your goal is in this business, bookings on your calendar is what you need to have. So whether it's directorship, or whether it's earning a free vacation to Scottsdale, Arizona, or whether it's earning excellence. And then that translates to filling your pocketbook and increasing your performance with your product knowledge, and making your show just shine, so that you've got that down and you can just do it without even thinking about it. So you ready?
Yes.
All right. So this is critical. This is the belief triangle, and this sits on my desk in a place of honor, and it's the exact same belief triangle. And I always have to go to this myself whenever I'm struggling, and that happens, and kind of assess where I am. And the way this works is that your belief kind of drives the actions that you take, and the actions have results. When you take the right actions, that you get results, which is kind of like evidence, and that drives a stronger belief. So it's a self-fulfilling kind of thing. In any position on this triangle, and you kind of derail yourself if you're not taking the right action. So like if maybe your belief about our products is kind of waning a little bit, you can take an action like you did. You took home the new stainless steel skillet and started cooking for your family with it, right? That was the action. And the results were terrific. And that reinforced your belief, which is going to then, so it works. And it works opposite too. If you're, Kate and I were talking about that self-talk, and how if you believe in yourself and you're talking about, oh, I can't get bookings, then that results in the actions you take reinforce that. Yeah. So it's fascinating, and it works. So you can kind of trick yourself into getting results by using this concept. Let's see how it would work. So
I'm going to mute because Waylon's a little noisy.
Well, hi, Waylon. Okay, no problem. So this kind of just walks you through it. But let's say you're getting ready. Here's the example: is you're getting ready to make booking calls. And you make the call, but you're not quite sure what to say. And then your brain is like, oh, I don't even know why I'm making this call. She's not going to answer. I don't know what I'm going to say. She'll probably say no. So I know she's probably busy with the kids. You start coming up with excuses for reasons why someone would say no. And that inner voice starts getting to work on us. And so then if you do in fact make the call, you kind of do it in a way that derails you. You might say, well, you probably wouldn't ever want to have a party, but just in case, you give them their excuses, right? So your belief dictates your action, and you believe that the call's not going to go well, and it doesn't. So you start in with something like, hey, I know you're super busy and probably can't, but I'm trying to book some shows in, February or March, and I know you're probably going to say no, but do you think you could do a party for me? So does that ring a bell at all? Have you ever been in that kind of situation? And I can't hear you, got your mute on, but I know that it's happened to me too. And you may even you may even feel that way about the products and think that they're may not really have that certain belief that they're as amazing as they are, or you might think that people won't pay for those products when in fact, maybe sometimes we put our own beliefs onto other people. If we think that our cookware is too expensive or that the rock crock is too expensive, I mean, that rock crock set with the slow cooker base, it's $169. Personally for me, if it was me at a party, that would be out of my price zone. But there are people out there who, if you show them the value of it and you really believe in it yourself, they will buy it. I had a gal at my party on Sunday, and she looked me right in the eye and she said, "I'm really just here to support my friend who's hosting." Katie was the host. And I look at her order and there's $306 worth of items on the order. And for her, that was like a drop in the bucket and perfectly fine. And she was thrilled. She was thrilled to place the order. And no, she didn't want, you always offer, do you want to get, would you like to get these items for free or half off? No. I just want to support my friend and I want those items because I want to make all the recipes you talked about. So you've got to actually believe in that your recipes and what you're teaching at your parties. You've got to have that utter and complete belief. And the way that you get it is by cooking for your own family and taking those examples that you have learned at your parties and just being, the voice of authority. And if you're just not feeling it that particular day, you need to fake it and you'll get the results, which will help you reinforce your belief. But families are so struggling right now. It's remarkable. I talked to the guy who was the FedEx guy, delivered my boxes the other day. And he goes, "I deliver these Pampered Chef boxes all the time. Do you guys have recipes?" Because he's struggling. His wife commuted to Antioch to Fremont. And so they get home and they're struggling to get dinner on the table. He was asking me if we have recipes, and we sold recipes. And so that was a wonderful new, would you like to see a catalog and open it up? And here's a recipe for, what was it? Beef and broccoli meatballs over rice, done in less than 30 minutes in the microwave. And he's like, "Oh my gosh." And so of course, if you want me to come out, I'll teach you that and more. Or would you like to come to one of my get-togethers? So those people out there are desperate for our help. Anybody who eats, really. So you need to just start looking at your telephone just like this. It's a moneymaker for you, right? And it's the modem of your future. It's the source of your financial freedom. It's the answer to your empty calendar. And this is what you start with, whether you're texting or whether you're emailing or whether you're Facebook messaging. It's really in just making enough contacts to fill in your calendar. And not everybody will, because it may not be the right time. But as long as you believe that you've got something outrageously wonderful to offer, this is your moneymaker. So I want you to just write down, grab a piece of paper, and we're going to look at what you believe. And you're going to write the belief and then each of these down. And I want you to just answer honestly for it, okay? So here it is. So you're writing on your sheet right now. Do you actually believe, yes or no? Be honest. Do you believe in our product, Pampered Chef products? And then, do you believe in our host opportunity? And like Jennifer said in the call, if you don't, go and ask anybody in any other direct sales company what they give their hosts and do a direct comparison with ours, which means you need to know our host program inside and out, just like Jennifer said. And it is easy as anything because it's right there on the back of the catalog. But do you believe in our host opportunity? Do you believe in our business opportunity? Are you offering that with complete confidence that it is helpful? It's a solution for folks who are struggling, not having enough money at the end of the month. Do you believe in our business opportunity? Do you believe in the company and where we're going? And do you believe in yourself? So did you write down all your answers, Eve?
Yes, I did. I didn't do it right that now, but I did it when I was listening to her call. I was just finding my notes from.
Great. Okay. So, and you know, you ask ask yourself really about, Kate and I were talking about this, that this is where she really struggles. And so I know when she's listening to the recording on this is going to be very helpful for her. And you need to ask yourself, do I truly believe that I am the driving force in my own business? Do you have control of your business? If you have an empty calendar, do you believe that you can fill it? You need to have that firm belief, because that's, if you want to accomplish, you need to, you know, whatever it is that you want to accomplish, you need to be able to fill it. And if you don't believe you can, boom, you're self-defeating, right? Do you believe that you're the driving force in your own family, in the lives of others? You know, that you're someone who can get it done? Are you a confident and strong recruiter? And do you believe that? And Kate and I were talking about this book written by Shad Helmstetter is his name, I believe. And he wrote this book in the 1980s, I believe. And it's called What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. And it's that little voice in our heads that, if it gets out of control, if we're not catching it, it can really interrupt our plans. You know, so you need to catch it and not be the one who says, oh, I can't get bookings, or nobody would want to do Pampered Chef, so I shouldn't even ask. You've got to catch yourself right then and turn that language around. Officially, they're called positive affirmations. Mine is, I am a booking and recruiting magnet. And I am. And anytime my bookings are slumping and my recruiting is down, that's my mantra. And if you can say it out loud as often as possible, your brain is actually, she said it in the thing, your brain is stupid. You can trick it. Say, I'm a booking and recruiting magnet. And then boom, you walk into the doctor's office and there's somebody who books a party with you. It's remarkable how well it works. Another one is my shows are fun, successful, and can be duplicated by anyone. And make sure that your shows are really fun and successful, and they can be duplicated. So you don't need to make it too difficult. My team is excited about sharing Pampered Chef. So you write down a few little affirmations about what you, as if those situations existed, and you just say them again and again, right before bed, right when you wake up, when you're looking in the mirror, brushing your teeth, and put them on your refrigerator, put them on your bathroom mirror, and they make a remarkable difference. So do you think positively? Do you see yourself as successful and as a successful business owner? If you look at this as sort of just like a hobby, even if you're only doing it part-time, you want to convey, and you're a business owner. You are the CEO of your own Pampered Chef business. And what a great, glorious thing is that? Do you see yourself, Eve, as the leader of a successful team?
Yes.
Put that hat on and just kind of see it and feel it and embrace it, and you will attract people. You know, this is something else about telling people what your goal is. How many people know that your goal is to reach directorship with Pampered Chef before the end of June? Do they know that?
Some people, not enough.
There is, you know, in the world today, there's a lot of negativity, and people will flock to folks who are positive and who state their own goals, and will, you know, come right out and say, hey, it's my goal to go on a free trip to Hawaii this year. You know, and they're like, oh my gosh, wow, I want to help you with that. I may not want to come and do Pampered Chef, but I want to help you. And so if you get somebody motivated by that, they'll go find you hosts and recruits. It's, you know, you got to share it with folks. So there are 4 pillars to success. And even in my Lead program, Lead Plus program that we're doing, they were talking about this on our call today. So it's belief, passion, skill, and will. And if any one of those 4 pillars is not strong, what's going to happen to your business? I mean, have you seen it before? Is there a particular, are you willing to share? Is there a particular area that you know that it is the place where you need to put some emphasis in order to shore it up. Have you ever seen this over the course? It's been about a year plus for you as in your business. Where do you think that your focus needs to be on these 4 pillars, Eve?
Well, I think they all can use a little work, but maybe thinking more on the passion, I think, is more the one that I need. One of the things from Jennifer Courtney's call,
Mm-hmm.
that she talked about smiling a lot. And like, that's one of the things I struggle with. It's like, okay, I'm so focused on getting everything right in the show. It's like, I just have to remind myself, okay, smile. But yeah, I have a hard time with that.
Well, you make a good point, especially sometimes when you haven't been doing a lot of parties, or if you're new. For those folks who are new, they're really focused on the recipe and the food and the products, to the exclusion of the people in the room. And so if you kind of try to put your focus on them, then you'll find that interaction it helps you kind of be more passionate, more excited about it. And you don't need to know everything about every product. What you need to have is the ability to put something in someone's hand and ask them, does anybody have this? Can you tell us why you love it? And so you're pulling those experiences out of everybody else. Kate, thanks for joining us. We're just kind of getting close to the end of the little training part here. But the question for you is, knowing that you've listened to Jennifer's call, and she talks about the belief triangle, and there's these 4 pillars of success, and she talked about this too: belief, passion, skill, and will. And is there any particular one of those that, if any one or more is not strong in your business, that's when you start to see it flounder? Have you been able to identify where oh yeah, which one is it?
The belief.
The belief.
I've been over this so many times, and I know the belief in the results, and I know that and everything. And when it finally dawned on me it's the belief in myself.
Mm-hmm.
That I can do this. I mean, I love the products. The company is fantastic. It comes down to me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And that's key. And we were just talking about how you can derail yourself, right? With these examples about making the phone call, and if you are going to make your first, your phone call, and you're self-talking yourself like, oh, she's not going to want to book. Why would she do that? Oh my gosh, I'm not going to know what to say. And you could defeat yourself before you ever get on the phone, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm well practiced in that.
Yes. And so you can psych yourself out of it. I mean, my family will tell you about my first several months, and sitting here in the evening, my desk used to be right on the other side of the kitchen, and I'd be, okay, I'm going to make my phone calls, I'm going to book parties, and I would get up out of my chair, and I would psych myself like the football players do when they go in the huddle, they get all pumped up, and then, yeah, I can do this, I'm going to book parties, I'm going to book all kinds of parties, and I'm going to help everybody in their kitchen. And I plop down, pick up the phone, dial it, and go, hi, this is Shelley with the Pampered Chef. I'm so glad to talk to you. And all of a sudden, the sound of my voice, and Eve was talking about smiling, put a mirror in front of you when you're going to make a phone call. You will smile, and it will come through on the sound of your voice when you're making that phone call.
I don't look at myself.
It's silly, but sometimes you do these little techniques that kind of just help you, and like I said, people will gravitate towards that. But like, I had this once, we used to do this thing where you could use the system that would record a phone message, and you could send it to everybody who was invited, for the host, everybody they'd invited to a party. Mm-hmm. It was called Post Calls. And you could record a message that would land in their voicemail box. And I recorded a message on behalf of my host. It was a reminder, we're going to be making lemon artichoke pasta. You're going to want to bring along a friend. And you can bring 2 if you want. Okay, that'd be fine. But you are so not going to want to miss it. That spiralizer that I'm going to teach you is utterly incredible. So make a few calls and bring along a couple extra buddies. One woman walked in the door the next day, saying, I have no idea what it is we're doing here today, but she sounded so freaking excited. I had to be here to come find out what it was.
Cool.
And so, I know we text and we email and we Facebook and we do all those non-voice kind of things. But if you are trying to infuse some passion and excitement and jazz into a business that maybe needs it, make the actual phone call and let people hear your voice. It will do a huge amount for your belief and for you and for the people who you're trying to serve. Okay, you can't always necessarily convey that in the written word and text and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So what do you think that you can do to strengthen your own belief system? Any particular things that you've thought of in the course of listening to Jennifer and listening to the homework is that product pro tips, isn't that what it was called, Eve? That what is her name?
Yeah, product pros have bigger shows.
Bigger shows. Have you both listened to that?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you find any tips in any of these this week that that you can implement to help strengthen your own belief system? What do you think?
Well, to strengthen my belief system, I don't know about that, except that I don't see how it could not be helpful to know more about the benefits of a particular tool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really paid a lot more attention this time to her talking about the difference between the functions versus the benefits.
Benefits versus features,
Yeah.
right.
And truthfully, I don't really feel too unconfident when I do a show.
Mm-hmm.
My lack of confidence is in the phone calls more, but and I've had guests and hosts say that I do great shows. I should write that one down on my affirmations. My list of affirmations is getting very long, but to be able to more point out, I mean, like, who cares where the thing is made or all that kind of stuff. It's really important that we show them how it can help them in the kitchen.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm so proud of Pampered Chef because really we've segued in the last couple of years to solution-based products, solution-based recipes, solutions. And you can use those words that, I provide solutions for people who are really challenged in the kitchen. Stainless steel cookware. I can show you exactly how to make, how to be a success with stainless cookware. And, your family will your dinners will be revolutionized. And I can show you that. That's a solution. How cool is that? Or how to help your family eat a little healthier and make baby steps towards, away from fast food and towards eating in a little bit more often. And, that's something that's a solution you have that you can offer. One pot meals. So you got it. So Kate, you need to kind of, sounding like you've identified where your belief system is struggling. And those affirmations are hugely valuable and really going to be a big help for you. So whether it's, I can pick up the phone and make 10 phone calls tonight and I am going to have success. You just need to talk yourself through that for those little tiny incremental actions that you take, income producing actions that you take on a daily basis. The self-talk is huge. So your homework this week is to believe, just like Jennifer said. And to do that, you're going to need to play with your tools again. You want to make dinner with your tools every night. You want to take pictures and videos of your tools and your dinners, post on Facebook what you're making, fall in love with this company again, watch Pampered Chef demos on YouTube. There are so many out there, and especially around This month, if you're still trying to get more business in February, then it's all about Rock Crocs and the cookware that's being discontinued, or the all-purpose pot, the executive 12-inch nonstick skillet. Those are being discontinued. And that way you can be, you can offer some additional party dates this month and get some driving momentum going soon, here in the next week or so. But focus on February if your February is not already full. And you want to watch a strong seller do a show. So if you can attend, I have one tomorrow evening, and I'm doing, it's in Concord at 6:30. We're doing lemon artichoke pasta. So I was really proud of Barbara, one of the 6 Weeks to Success participants this time round. I was on my way Saturday to Richmond to do a show, and I'd make phone calls in the car. I call our teammates and my hosts, and I use that car time, and I reached Barbara, and we chatted about kind of where she is and what she's doing. And I said, by the way, I'm on my way to a party. It starts in half an hour at 3 o'clock. Would you like to come? Boom. She was there. She got there in 30 minutes.
Great.
And so she took that opportunity. It just landed in her lap, and she ran with it. And so there's opportunities for you. Where do you need a pick-me-up? And if you can attend somebody's show or get someone else to attend with you, make an extra phone call, and just one more. Tell yourself just one more every day this week, and let's see what happens. So you don't have to do all of those things, but the more you do, the more you're going to increase your belief. And that's the foundation that we're working on before we can move on to passion. Okay. So the phone call homework, and it sounds like that you both have done this. So for the folks who are watching this recording, these are the homework steps. We're in week 1. And the way this works, this whole program, is that in the week, I'll drop the video for that week, which is a recording. It's not terribly long, but it's a recording of Jennifer Courtney doing the beginning of the week's video recording for that topic that week. And you listen to the whole thing, and it's a YouTube video. So the link will be available on Sunday. And at the end of the video, she will assign a homework. And what she assigned this week, it's Christina Cunningham and Joe Hackman have a recorded call called Product Pros Have Bigger Shows. So this week, then, listen to Jennifer's video, do the homework, which is to listen to this recorded call about having bigger shows. And here's where you find it, under PCU, Selling, Peer Sharing Resource, and it's under Effective Selling Skills. And you want to share at least 5 takeaways from that call. And the way that you share them, we have for the 6 Weeks to Success program, we have a Facebook group. Hold on, 6 weeks, and it's called 6 Weeks to Success Support Group for the Rockstar Team for Spring 2018. And the banner up at the top is this Post-it notes that say, I can do it, over all those other objections. So what you'll find in here is links to the individual calls and instructions. Thank you, Kate, for posting the picture for that book. And what I did is I made right there is week 1. The link to Jennifer's call is right here, and it's on YouTube. So you just click on it, you can watch it. And then under that, there's a Google Forms link, is how you submit your homework. And when you click on that and open it up, here it is. You fill this out. Did you watch the video? Yes or no? Did you listen to the call that was assigned under the PC University? Yes or no? Your best takeaways, and you can put your answer right in there. And be brief, be concise. You don't have to spend a lot of time on this. It can be bulleted. And how many shows did you submit? How many new bookings? So there's going to be some additional questions that are kind of designed to keep you accountable. What was your biggest struggle this week? And then, who heard when I recorded the intro for the 6 Weeks to Success program? We get to have a celebration for everybody who graduates at the end of 6 weeks. Did you hear about the announcement?
Yeah, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo.
May 5th, Cinco de Mayo at Wente Vineyards. So there's a place in this first week's homework to click whether, yep, you're on board, it's on your calendar, whether you have questions. And then the other part of the homework is you do need to check in with your director on a weekly basis. So this being our first week, you're going to need to reach out to your director and do a quick little check-in. Going forward, that check-in can be with me on Tuesday nights using the same Zoom link. And I'll be there. I will log on at 7 o'clock on Tuesday nights. Shaughnessy is the other director participating. She will have a check-in opportunity where you can log in with her and check in with her. So do it periodically with me and periodically with Shaughnessy. You'll get different perspectives, but there's no, talking about the kids or the cats or the school or anything. It's just very, very quick about, your own business and what you're accomplishing and what struggles you have so that we can assist you in making really fast progress. So you check off which one you're going to do, and then you click submit, and that verifies your homework. And once you've done that, then you will be invited to watch the next week's video. And each week has a different topic, and we will run through the 6 weeks. Okay. So any questions about how that works? No. All right. Good deal. Okay. So those are all the questions. Any questions? We got that. So you guys did a marvelous job. Anything else you want to mention or feedback about this program before we sign off, everybody?
Sorry, I had one question. I was muted, so you couldn't hear me. I'm trying to go pick up my kids, but I couldn't find that the survey to answer my responses and stuff. So
okay, so let me tag you. I'll tag everybody on it. So the thing is, we were using 6 weeks to success message group in Messenger, and that's going to just, so much stuff will get lost in that. And we've got a big group. We have 11 people who have committed to this program. So I made a Facebook group. I'll post it in here. Here's the Facebook group link. And when you've been added, so Eve, you're a member right here. And when you scroll down, what I will do is I will post, because it's gotten a little buried. Here is the thread about week 1. And so here's the link for the survey. Let's see, for the homework for week 1. So now that I've done that, that should bring that up to the top of the page, Eve, okay? So once you go to the page, it's a group, and it's 6 weeks to success support group Rockstar, and mine's just trying to load, but now I can go back up, and I pinned that one, but it's right here. So there's the link, okay? So if you don't find it, message me and we'll try it again, okay? Did that help, Eve?
Yes, okay. Sorry, I muted myself again.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Appreciate that. I know you're driving. All right. Great job. I am excited. We're going to get the rest of the team watching this video, which is the training for the week, and then we will collect the homework and we'll launch it in next week. So Sunday we'll have the video for the next, for week number 2 of 6 weeks to success. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of the week. I'm looking forward to hearing about all the new exciting things that you implement for your business. Talk to you soon, okay?
Bye. See, now you can wave.
Now you can wave. Thank you.